started off very close until the game kicked off. And about 10 minutes later, the game was over after 3 successive Dolphins punts to start the second quarter. If you go toe to toe, you need to get a score in every single one against the Bucs and Tom Brady. And when you don't, you're going to lose the game. And Adam was a field goal away from predicting it correctly. Somehow he guessed 45 for the Bucs. Went 20 for Miami, but they can only muster a measly 17
I'm
in
fine.
in the Florida Derby. But yeah, Brady again over 400 plus passing yards, 5+ touchdowns. He's obviously after the MVP this season because normally when you score 30+ points, you're leading by so many, you would rest your starters. But Brady just wants to be foot on the gas, win as many as possible. Yeah, that's all. He's a stat padder. It's Harry Kane. That's why those two get on so well. And Bucs now 4-1, and they're obviously going to win the NFC South, and they'll be up there with Cardinals for the number 1 seed in the NFC this season. So comfortable win. Dolphins were nowhere near it. Jacoby Brissett looked good for a quarter. And yeah, that's about it for the Dolphins. It's woeful. They could lose every other game now. Well, I say until Tua's back, but Tua can't. He's not going to help your defense on this.
That's what I was just asking, Jamie. So I know, as say, you're battling through it, but just really so Miami Dolphins fans can get their head around this collapse really in form. So they scraped the win in Foxborough, and although as it was down to Patriots turnover, two teams defended really well. And since then, Tua got injured early week 2. But what Tua getting injured shouldn't affect the defense. So you sort of think, what's going wrong? Is it just a bad play call? They just not getting Brian Flores' message, or are they just facing offenses that are just too good? Because obviously in this poor run, they have faced probably the two of the informed quarterbacks in Tom Brady and, of course, Josh Allen.
The difference is Xavier Howard was performing to elite level last season, and since he's been trying to get more money out of the Dolphins, he's been poor, and they don't get the takeaways. They don't get the takeaways, don't get the stops. All stems from him being greedy, asking for more money. They got rid of Carl Van Noy in the offseason. Obviously, he was the leader of a really young group. You get rid of your leader, you're going to struggle. One fluky win against Mac Jones, that's all they've done this season, to be honest. So they should have lost that game by about 15, 20 points. Yeah. Lucky to win that, and they're struggling both sides of the ball this season.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Miami, and they've cruised that one. As I say, the Bucs cruised that one 45-17.